Known as the interior decorator to the stars, decorating everyone's home from Celine Dion to Kid Rock. And today, Angela Reynolds agreed to join us for her first television interview ever to show us how to take our old outdated kitchens from drab to fab. Angela, thank you so much for choosing to have WPBF 25 be your first live TV interview.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Now, where have you been hiding your, well, the talents are hiding in celebrity houses, obviously, but you've done some incredible work. We were looking at pictures that you shared with us briefly. Tell us some of the homes that you've worked on.
Well, I've done Celine Dion's home. I've done Kid Rock's home. I've also done Elin Nordegren, who's Tiger Woods' ex-wife. That's one of the latest, biggest projects I've worked on.
Now, how did you get to this point of being able to do interior decorating for celebrities?
I call it an intervention of God. It was pure luck that I got Celine Dion as my first client in South Florida, so it was a blessing.
What did she think of your work? What was her reaction when you unveiled your ideas?
Well, she's an emotional woman, so she was singing our praises, but it was wonderful. She loved her home. She wanted a home that was very comfortable and approachable, and where sofas were really large and comfortable.
So now, what's the one important room in the house that you were telling us about? What's the one room you think is most important?
Well, the kitchen is the heart of the home, so I always say let's do the kitchen first.
So start with the kitchen if you're going to interior decorate. And you brought some samples. Give us some tips and advice.
Well, typically you don't always have to rip out an entire kitchen. You could just paint your cabinets white and change the hardware, you know, get some nice chrome or polished nickel hardware, run your hardware on, you know, a horizontal instead of on a vertical.
Oh, that's an interesting concept. So here, hold this up again so everybody can see.
So I run a lot of my hardware oversized scale onto a door, and it's very functional, but it's also very pretty.
Okay, so is this more of like a modern kind of a concept?
It is. It's more of a modern approach for sure.
Very cool.
So I'll take a classic cabinet and then kind of make it a little bit more modern.
Awesome. And I love this backsplash that you've brought in. You brought a couple different ones in. Hold this one up first.
This is a white glass, and it's a little bit of a mosaic. It's beautiful, and it has a little bit of shimmer, so you kind of get a nice reflection when the light hits it.
Now, would something like this be very expensive to do, or can you do it for an affordable price?
This is about a mid-tone, midpoint type.
Mid-range?
Price, yes.
What's something similar that you could do for a less amount of money?
Typically when I'm looking for kind of a budget, I'll take a white Subway and I'll run it on a herringbone.
So do you have any of that?
I don't have a white Subway with me, but I have a white Thassos that I also love to use as a backsplash in a kitchen as well. And again, it has like a really nice shimmer.
And I notice a lot of your work, like you said, has this shimmer. What does that do to a kitchen, having that shimmer?
Well, you want to create these, you know, nice reflective lights hitting a kitchen, so I tend to do a lot of things like that.
Does that make a kitchen appear bigger?
It does, and it makes it brighter, cleaner. It kind of has that subliminal, oh, I'm so clean because I'm white.
So it works. And Celine
works.
Dion, did she go with the white colors?
Her whole house is white.
Wow.
White with pops of color. So, you know, over time when you get sick or a color goes out of trend, you just have to change the accessories, and it's much easier to change.
And real quick before we go, what was your favorite celebrity home to work on?
For sure, Elin Nordegren, for sure.
Yeah. Is there anything that you can share with us about her home that really struck you?
Well, her kitchen was in People magazine, so you could see it on People. I'm sure you could Google it. But her kitchen, of course, is white with a white glass backsplash.
So I think I see the theme going on here. Go with the white in the kitchen. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
We're out of time now, but there'll be pictures available on WPBF.com showing Angela Reynolds before and after work. We'll be right back.